Okay, so we have our code base from the previous video right here. We have initialized a Git repository inside this project. Whenever we make a commit, the default branch that the Git repository is going to be set to will be the master branch. If I type in git branch in the console, you can see that the master branch is set as the default branch. This green color here basically indicates the current working branch. Now let's add a new branch and call it feature X. So git branch. So anytime you want to list all the branches that you have in your local directory, you use the git branch command. And if you want to create a new branch, use the same command followed by the name of the branch. So now if I again do git branch, you can see the new branch here. But you can also see that you are still on the master branch. The git branch command only creates a new branch. The git checkout command on the other hand is used to switch between branches. So let's switch to the feature branch. Now if I do git branch, yeah, I'm on the feature branch now. Both these branches will be pointing to the topmost commit. If I do git log, you can see that the head pointer is pointing to the feature branch and the master branch. Now let's add a feature inside this branch. So I'll create a new file, call it feature.js, and inside this I'll just add a simple function. Now assume that this feature is not complete. There are things that need to be discussed first and only then they can be added inside this feature. Now while the discussion is going on, suddenly a new bug has been reported for this project and it needs to be fixed immediately. Now since I'll have to give priority to the bug, I'll have to stop working on this feature. I cannot fix the bug in this feature branch and merge it with the master branch because the feature is not yet complete, and since it has not even been tested, it could potentially create more bugs. So I'll have to move away from this branch first in order to fix the bug. But before actually moving away from this branch, we'll need to save the changes so that we don't lose them. Now there are multiple ways to achieve this other than committing it to the branch. But for now, let's stick to our original flow. I'll stage and commit the changes to this feature branch. Now let's move away from this branch and focus on the bug. We'll go back to the master branch. So git checkout master. Before actually focusing on the bug, let me just quickly run git log. Now since we are on the master branch, you won't be able to see the commit that we just made in the feature branch. Basically the master branch is one commit behind the feature branch. The git log command will only show you the commits for the branch that you are currently working on. If you want to see commits from all the branches, you can use the all option. And yeah, you can see here that there's an incomplete feature commit, which is from the feature branch. And the master branch is currently on this commit. Since we just checked out to the master branch, the head pointer will point to the master branch. So now to fix the bug, we'll create a separate branch. Normally, when working on a project, you have issue related tickets with numbers mapped to each one of them. Say our issue number is 1096. Let's create a branch called IS1096, which basically stands for issue number 1096. And this time we'll use a shortcut. If I type in git checkout with a B flag followed by the name of the branch, which is 1096, it creates a branch and switches context to the branch in the same command. So basically, instead of using the git branch command and then using git checkout, we can create a new branch and switch to that branch in the same command. Okay, so now let's fix the bug. For now, you can just assume that this file had a missing console log statement. Obviously, it's not a bug. Just for the sake of this example, let's just assume that it's a bug. So bug fixed. I'll save this. Once this is done, we need to commit it to this branch. So git add, git commit, bug fixed. Okay, so we have a master branch with the stable code. This code is what's being used by all the customers around the world. We have a feature branch with a new incomplete feature in it, and we have a bug fix branch. We'll first merge the bug fix branch with the master branch. So to do that, we'll need to go back to the master branch. Currently, we are on the issue branch here. So let's check out to the master branch. And then we can use the merge command followed by the name of the branch. So this essentially has now merged the bug fix branch with the master branch. If I open up the logs now, you can see that the commit from the bug fix branch is also present in the master branch's commit list. You can also see that both the master branch and the bug fix branch are pointing to the topmost commit, and the head pointer is pointing to the master branch. Now, since the bug fix branch has been merged with the master branch, I can simply delete it. So to delete a branch, you can use git branch with a D flag. D stands for delete, followed by the name of the branch. So is1096. And the branch is now deleted. So if I type in git branch, you'll only find the feature branch and the master branch in the list. Now that we have fixed the bug, we can again go back to our feature branch and complete that feature. So git checkout feature X. Inside the feature file, I'll just get rid of this and let's assume that the feature is now complete. I'll save this and commit it to the branch. So git add. We'll again switch to the master branch and merge it. So git checkout. So the feature branch has also been merged with the master branch. So if I go inside the script file, the bug fix is also present here, and obviously the feature file is also here. Now you might have noticed one thing. The bug fix that we made, that bug fix was never merged with the feature branch. So let's say if the feature is dependent on that bug fix, you'll first need to merge that bug fix branch with the feature branch, finish the feature, and then merge this feature branch with the master branch. In our example, the feature was not dependent on the bug fix, so we were able to merge the bug fix branch with the master branch directly. But if there is a dependency, then it's better if you merge the bug fix with the feature branch first. Now, the first time that we merged our bug fix branch with the master branch, it went pretty smoothly because there was no overlapping code in both the branches. But you'll come across instances wherein two branches will try to make changes to the same line in a particular file. This is when you get a merge conflict. We'll be looking at merge conflicts in detail when we come across one in future videos. But yeah, for now, remember that merging two branches will not always be this straightforward. Alright, so let's quickly look at our example once again. We had a master branch with some commits in it. We created a new feature branch and started working on that branch independently. Then we came across a bug, so we had to commit the incomplete changes in the feature branch and switch to a bug fix branch. Once the bug got fixed, we merged the bug fix branch with the master branch and eventually deleted the bug fix branch. Then we switched back to the feature branch, finished our incomplete feature, and merged it with the master branch. The topmost commit in the master branch has two parents now, the previous commit from the master branch and the most recent commit from the feature branch. You can get rid of the feature branch as well once you have tested everything properly. So this essentially is the basic flow of branching that you'll follow in Git. It can get complicated at the beginning, but eventually you get a hold of it. Once we start working with remote repositories, it would make even more sense. So do subscribe for that, and yeah, I'll see you in the next one.